G'day guys, how's it going? Um, I went and brought this standard Stanley block plane. I think it's a 6.5 or a 60.5. So it's super stock, super standard. Nothing fancy at all about it. It came with the standard lever cap. You can see here, and this is the screw. I'll show you this here. This is the standard screw that goes in here like that. I've modified, no, I haven't so much modified it. This is the same. I've gone in and brought an M6 bolt and put it in here. It's about 32 mil long, which is about 1.25 inches. M6, because this thread, it's as close to this thread as what I can get. I've gone and put Loctite in here, and I've also used a hacksaw to put a screwdriver slot in here, but it's stuck now because I used Loctite to seal it in place. So the gripe, or the issue that I have with this, is that whenever I sharpen the blade and reset the blade, I end up using this screw here, and snug it tight to hold the lever cap snug and tight. Whereas this thing here, it always finds that it wriggles itself loose. So what I've done is I measured this up, and just with a piece of scrap wood, it can be soft wood, it can be hard wood, whatever you have on hand. I've gone and measured this up and made this. I've put a little countersink just here so that it fits over the lateral adjustment piece of the hand plane, block plane, sorry. And same measurements, same length, same height. The distance from here to here is exactly the same from here. This is about 14 mil high. I'm not sure what that measurement is in inches, sorry. Roughly half inch. This thickness just here. The height, I think it's 30 mil, which is 1.25 inches, if that looks right. I've gone and rounded it, so it fits snug in my hand when I'm using this block plane. But all I've got is a washer, a wing nut and washer that I use. I'll just install it now. So you set the blade in place. This is the lateral adjustment. So that's the blade in place, lateral adjustment. So put that, so it's got that countersink there. Just put that in there. She fits snug. You don't have to, this is optional. Put the washer on, put the wing nut on. Don't snug it up tight yet, just snug it halfway between slack and firm. Okay? Then turn the plane around, the block plane around. I snug up the wing nut. I've snugged it up just now. It's not tight, but it's more than, just a bit more than halfway between slack and firm. And that will give you enough, for lack of a better word, play or slop on the lateral adjustment to set set the blade so that it's level to the sole of the plane. And now with this part, you guys all know how to use this. Set the depth of your blade. So I'll just go and do that. Now I'm just figuring out the lateral adjustment again, because she's moved slightly. And once you're happy with it, wind that back up forward, so that the plane, the blade doesn't slop around as you're using it. So snug that up. Don't leave it slack. Snug it up. And I'm turning it clockwise, and just until it stops. Just until, you know, she doesn't want to be loose, so to speak. And then with your wing nut, snug her up firm, not over tight, definitely not over tight. Now what this does, this gets rid of this nasty lever cap. This never holds in place, and snugging this up tight, this screw here, so that the lever cap holds the blade in place. When you go to resharpen the blade, you're forever adjusting this and then readjusting it, and then the lever cap can sometimes get you know, stuck or whatever, not wanting to come out, not wanting to go in. And so this is hardwood. You can use softwood. This is the second one I've made. I've sold a block plane that I had made one for. It was a 90.5 and it worked really nicely. I'm probably preferring the wider size as opposed to this one. But hey, I'll get used to this one. I own it. I've made this lever cap, palm cap, whatever you want to call it, for this plane. Same measurement of this is probably just a couple of mil wider, so it fits in the body of the block plane super snug. And what this does, this enhances, it improves the performance of your block plane significantly. Like if you guys see this video and you decide to make this, I'm sure you'll be impressed at how much this improves the performance, the enhancement, and overall usability. And it brings something like this from being stock standard to something that you'd nearly prefer on the same kind of level. Well, this might be a bit outrageous, on the same level as a Lee Nelson, so to speak, possibly. But I've made this video now because looking on YouTube a little while ago, I actually didn't find very much about this style of lever cap, and I think it makes, for me, it makes a huge difference. Puts the block plane, it just makes it really sweet to handle and to use. So yeah, that's one way how to easily enhance and improve your standard Stanley block plane, whether it be a 60.5 or a 90.5. Thanks for watching. Cheers guys. See ya.